Hey guys, it's Swift here, and today I have a squad builder for you. This is a silver team, a silver hybrid, a league hybrid between the Eredivisie as well as the Belgium Pro League. So this team here it has decent pace, and what I really want to stress on most of my squad builders is that I will be using many defenders that have a decent pace, because we all have to agree that in Ultimate Team, pace is a very important part of it, and having very pacey defenders sure help you in nullifying pace abusers. So this team here, right here, you see in your screen here, I will first go through all the different players, just show you their stats quickly, and then jump straight into some highlights and discuss to you. And for this first squad builder, a first silver squad builder, I'll just discuss a little bit more about why you would want to try out a silver team. And I can tell you straight off now, it's something to do with the handicap mechanism, which some people say is bullshit, but others believe. And I, for one, do find myself in times where my players really feel much better and more responsive, and I'll just discuss a little bit more in detail later. So for all the stats and the squad itself, you can go to the Foothead site. I will put a link down below and you can just see it for yourself. So now this team here, we just start off with all the different players. We have 3 Belgian Pro League players, and the rest are Eredivisie players, except for one Bundesliga player here to get the Czech Republic Trinity over here. So we'll just go on first to the goalkeeper, this Proto. He is one of the best silver goalkeepers in my opinion. He is tall enough, 187 centimeters tall, and he does have some nice stats there. Reflexes are very high, diving is very high as well, which helps in point blank range saves. You will see in the highlights after this that he does save a few really good shots from very close range. But of course, this does not mean that he will save shots that are very powerful from outside the box, like near post power shots. We all know those are overpowered, and even goalkeepers cannot save them. So yep, this is Proto. He costs, the prices here that you see here in Foothead isn't the most accurate, and rightfully so, because the different formations will cost different prices. So I can say though, the whole team costs around that amount of money after buying all the position cards and formation cards, etc. And around, I'll just show you the amount later. Prices tend to fluctuate, and just take this as a rough gauge at this time the video is posted. So we'll go straight on to the first defender here, and it's Donk, Ryan Donk, I believe. This guy here is insane. He has stats, lots of stats. Don't mean necessary for a center back, but you look at that all-round stats here. We have 69 dribbling on the defender, 69 passing, which is very good. But of course, his standout stat is his 79 pace, which will help you in nullifying pace abusers. So he goes for the most expensive card here, 40,000 coins. I got him for around 38k at the right formation, so kind of expensive here, but to get the chemistry between him and the next player here, and we're back, we have to use him because of the club link here that gives the green link. So here I'm back is another player. He is the cheaper centre back, loads of pace, 83 pace, and one of the fastest centre back in the game. So he's very good, decent strength, decent jumping, everything's very good. If you want to see the stats itself, you can just pause it. Don't want this video to go too long. And next guy is Thomas Klaas. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, because I'm not too sure about the different origins of name and stuff like that. But anyway, this guy is Klaas, and he has, again, look at that pace, 80. All my defenders have pace above 80, which helps a lot. Cost the cheapest among all of them, 2,000 coins on PS3. Got him for only 300 at the wrong formation, so plus a formation cut, I got him around for 1,003 in total. So the next player here is the right center defensive mid here is Marek. He is a natural center mid, so you will have to buy a CM to CDM position cut, which wouldn't cost much, probably a K or so. So this guy goes for the minimum value here, very cheap. So you, after applying the position cut, you can get him for 1,000 plus coins. So this guy here is really good. He's an all-round center mid. He can play in the center defensive as well. Medium attack and defense work rates helps him stay in position in the midfield. So he's good. You see him tackling a lot, being there around the opponents to make the challenge and pressurize the opponent. Pretty decent player. And the next player here we have from the right mid, we have Milan Petrzila, another discard. Not discard price, he's very cheap anyway. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill move, great acceleration, great speed, great pace, great for a winger, and his work rate makes him someone that is pretty good at the right mid, meaning he will defend as well as attack. So we'll move straight on to the left side, and for the left center defensive mid is Duarte, and he is a natural center mid as well, so you're gonna get position cut, great physical stats here, and basically he has rather alright stats, passing, dribbling, etc. He's like an all-round player. 4-star skill moves, which will be very helpful, and he is having a high attack work rate and medium defensive work rate. And you're gonna say, oh no, he's a center. If I'm gonna play him at a CDM position, why would he have a high attacking work rate? Well, this helps in the 3-5-2 formation that this squad is based off. Your center defensive mid can push forward and should push forward to provide more space and options, and with his other partner having medium, it would mean that there will be someone back to defend. So he pushing up is pretty decent. It's well balanced here between him and Marek at the right side. And at the left side is Sana. His natural position is left wing, so you have to buy a left wing to left mid position card change. Kind of expensive, but adding it up altogether you get it about 3k or so. Sana is 4-star skill move, 4-star weak foot, which is very helpful because he is right footed, so you can cut in and smash the ball in, even though the long shots and shot power aren't as that good. Look at his physical stats: 92 agility, 85 acceleration, 88 balance. He just feels really good, really quick to turn and stuff like that. You can just cut in, and if else you can just cross the ball. So moving straight up to the center mid over Tomb here, 4-star weak foot and 3-star skill move, natural position is cam, very cheap as well, 1,002 coins. I believe I got him for around 800 coins or so. Look at that, the physical stats here again, very good. Pretty decent long shots and shot power, so it helps if you're outside the area to shoot. He can pass the ball, he can dribble as well, so he is a really good player. And for the two strikers here, we have for the right striker we have Alexander Grant. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Very cheap, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill move, decent all-round stats here. You can just pause to see it. And the other standout player is Luke Castaignos. He is one of the standout players, really. He can finish really well. I've been to say 75. He's one of the best silver strikers that I have used. There are many good silver strikers, but this is one of them that I really enjoy. Great pace, great strength here. Everything is well balanced for him to score goals. So yeah, that's basically about it. The whole team here is well balanced, really. You look at that Sana here. I also have a medium, I believe. medium, so you're gonna have a very well balanced attack and defense. So yeah, without further ado, we'll go straight into the highlights and I'll discuss away the different things about the squad. The thing about silver teams that I want to talk about, or even bronze team, is that when you pair up against a full goal or perhaps a full team of the year team, you will find yourself sometimes in positions where you feel your players are playing well beyond their stats, what the stats show. And this is what some people call a handicap that is implemented in the game, whereby the EA will modify your attributes of your players to match that of your opponent. Well, this is not confirmed by anybody. It is strongly believed by both sides of people. Some people believe that there is, some people don't believe in such things, and I for one believe that there is handicap in the game, as I've used these silver teams and bronze players as well against players, and I find myself sprinting past opponents with ease, and sometimes their players make terrible passes. Not that that the player himself is making the poor passes, but the execution of the pass from the player is terribly lacking as well. So yes, there is handicap, I believe so, and this does not mean that in every game you will have the handicap advantage. Sometimes I think this is based on luck, or I'm not sure how they calculate it, but if the handicap isn't implemented, your players will feel very sluggish and pale comparatively to the opponent's all-star team. So just take note about that. But with that said, this team, or in general all silver teams, are generally fun to play because they have players that you aren't really familiar with, and you don't see them oftenly being used by other people. So this team is well balanced, as explained earlier. We have a great work rate here, we have great players, and we have a brilliant defense, in the sense that the pace that the defenders have is absolutely enormous. With a with the lowest here is Ryan Zong at 79 pace, but that doesn't really matter because he's the center back in the middle center back, so he's somewhat the anchor to the whole defense. So what you see here is that you will have pace at both sides of the wings, your strikers, your midfield. The whole team feels very fluid, moves quick, and they can perform well in both technical ability as well as physically. So you will see some really nice goals and some great defending, and the goalkeeper is decent enough to defend against shots, which you will see as well. I've placed in all the different highlights, the tackles, the defending, and the saves as well, and of course not forgetting the goals. So I played lots of games with this team. These are just some of the highlights that I've recorded, and I've won lots and lots of games with them. And this is in Division 1 and the Gold Cup and so on and so forth. It is a very competent team, and it doesn't cost much, a total of roughly around 60k, I believe. That's what it says on Foothead, plus minus 10% perhaps for your position cards, formation cards, so on and so forth. It is affordable by many, if not all of you by now. The game has been released for so long already, you should be able to afford that amount. And the thing about silver players is that if you want to sell them, their card value don't depreciate that much, not that much, rather than they don't depreciate as fast as gold cards, because lesser people are opening silver packs as compared to gold packs. So that means that if you want to sell your squad, you can, and you will not lose much. So this is it. This is a silver hybrid between the Eredivisie and Belgium Pro League. I hope you enjoy it. So if you do, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more such videos as well.